Hi, I'm Ree from mummyoffour.com. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a rather large Christmas themed Tesco grocery haul for you. It's not just groceries. In fact, there's not quite as much food as I normally have because I had a shop recently-ish. So we're only sort of topping up on bits and pieces, but there are a lot of Christmas gifts, and more specifically, Christmas gifts for teachers. As you know, I have 4 children and I'm responsible for the teacher gift collection for 3 whole classes. And in the primary school, as you know, if you've got primary school children, it's not just the teacher, it's all the teaching assistants and things. So I think I've got 9 or 10 teachers to buy for just in the primary school. It's quite a lot. Anyway, all that stuff is bought within this shop. Well, a lot of it anyway. I will explain that as we go around. If you are new here, welcome. Please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 PM. I do loads of shopping hauls as well as shop with me's and clean with me's and parenting tips, tricks, hacks and advice, vlogs, all that good stuff. I'm sure you'll love it. Right, let's get on with showing you the shop. I'm going to start, as I usually do, with fresh and frozen, just purely so I can get it put away so it doesn't all melt into a puddle all over my kitchen. We have got a whole load of bananas. We were totally out of bananas. I probably should have ordered some more because we really do go through them quite quickly. William puts one a day in his bag. The children eat them lunchtime if they're home. They eat them in the evenings. They love them. They love them. We have got my favourite, my easy peeler oranges. You can hear Zara babbling in the background. She's playing just sort of next to me here. We've got some sweet easy peeler oranges. We all know I don't like to work too hard for my oranges. If they're too hard to peel, I just don't bother eating them. We have got some raspberries. These are on short date. These are going to be eaten by tomorrow, but I said that's fine because the children will probably eat them tonight anyway. I will rinse those, put them in the bowl on the table, and they will disappear within seconds. Then we've got pink lady apples. They really are a lovely sweet apple. The children love eating them if I cut them into slices. My only gripe is, why so much packaging? Not necessary, is it? Then we've got a pack of peppers, again, which don't really need to be in a bag, but they are. So 3 peppers, they will go with chicken fajitas. The chicken is over here, we'll talk through that in a minute. I've got salad tomatoes, which I like on the side of lots of my meals. The others aren't fussed on them, but I quite like them. And we've got 3 onions, which are going in a number of dishes, which I will talk about in a second. Then we've got onto cheese. Now I have bought sliced cheese because it's super easy and quick at lunchtimes when we're really short of time. I meant to buy the 2 for £3, I think. I meant to buy 2 sliced and 2 grated, and I've ended up with shed loads of sliced. It's not the end of the world. We have got a little bit of grated left. I can just grate some of the cheese, but it is quick when you're in a rush, especially like we are this week. No, not the end of the world. The date on it's pretty good. I mean, 5th of Feb, so that'll be long gone by the 5th of February. So not the end of the world, but hey ho. Then we've got carrot battens, which the children just love to snack on. They snack on these before meals when they're sitting at the table, when they're waiting for their food. They just love them. Then over here, diced chicken, 3 for £10, so that's at least 3 meals worth. I thought that was a pretty good deal. One night I will be doing chicken fajitas. One night I am doing curry. I've already got the other stuff to do curry with rice and possibly some chips and some naan bread, which I already have. And then the last night I'm doing sweet and sour with some noodles and rice. And I've got prawn crackers already, but all that stuff I already had. So I didn't need to buy those bits, I just needed the chicken. So that's here. And then we've got 2 packs of Peppa Pig yogurts. These are dated till the 7th of January, so they will last ages. Again, they'll do in 2 meals because the little ones all like those, and they eat 2 each at a time. Then over here we've got frozen, not much frozen stuff today. I have got 3 pizzas because we have got friends coming over on the weekend or on Friday for a pizza party. We're doing our Secret Santa gift swap, so I needed to top up our pizza stash. We tried these 3 pizzas for £4 and they were very nice actually. I said I'd report back. I am reporting back. Very nice. And then we've got frozen sausages. Sometimes I do these just of an evening with maybe chips and peas. Sometimes I also go on the side of a Sunday dinner, like with chicken and gravy and vegetables and things. And the children all love them, so they are a good thing to have in the freezer. And then we have got some Aunt Bessie's Bake at Home Yorkshires. Not personally a big fan of Yorkshires myself, but all the others love them, and these are the nicest ones. They kind of rise in the oven, they're super easy to do, so they are fab. Over here we've got my 3 white battens. These really are very yummy. It's nice, sort of crusty on the outside, soft in the middle, and they last a few days, so they are a really nice buy. My children will just munch through those. I'll probably take some of that with me actually to William's school concert that I need to keep Zara nice and happy in. Later she'll probably just munch on some bread and she'll be happy. I have got wraps. I thought I bought 2 packs of these, apparently I just bought 1. Zara currently likes these for lunch. They go with the chicken fajitas that we talked about over there. And they are yummy, yummy. And then these were 2 for a price, which I can't remember, but I will put on screen now. The chunky salsa and tropical guacamole. We are not out of this yet, but I know last time we had fajitas, I took my cupboard stash out of the cupboard and put it in the fridge. So these are to replace my cupboard stash. I always do that. Same with this Branston Mediterranean tomato chutney. So I took my cupboard one out and it's currently in the fridge. So that is to replace mine. Now my mother-in-law, who shops in Sainsbury's, loves this, but can't seem to find it in Sainsbury's. So I bought her one as well. Let me know, do you shop in Sainsbury's? Do they sell this? Because she can't find it there. Just curious. Then we're kind of sort of going back and forth between food and random things now. This is Calpol. I do like the sugar-free, have they brought me the right one? Sugar-free, colour-free, because if you get bright pink Calpol, it's really super stainy and there's no point in jamming your children full of sugar either. So, as you know, if you've been following me, we go through a lot of Calpol in the winter in our house, and I just thought we'd better grab another bottle for our stash. That is not the kind of thing you want to be running out of ever, and I think the date on it's pretty good. So another bottle of that for the cupboard. And then my husband, as you know, you may not know, on the weekends we take it in turns to do breakfast, and when he does breakfast he gives the children pancakes and syrup. And then, so one of us does breakfast, the other one actually goes to go back to bed for half an hour, which is quite nice. So he's asked for that. He's asked me to buy those for the children for breakfast. Then we've got apple juice. So we've got apple juice, we've got 4 of them. They're long life ones. I'll put 3 in the cupboard, 1 in the fridge. Zara's really into apple juice at the moment. She only has it really with breakfast because at lunch they have orange squash in my fridge jug, which I shall show you now. There it is, there's my fridge jug. So I've just put a little bit of that in the bottom. We've got 2 of these. This lives in the door of the fridge. It's always cold. And then that's what we have at meal times. So they have juice at breakfast, squash at meal times, and they only drink water in between that. And this is double strength, whoop, no added sugar. So there's like almost no calories in that. Better for the, not, you know, not as good as water, but better for the teeth than sugary drinks. Then we've got the Method cleaner. I am loving this. I've got the Method laundry detergent and I've also got the fabric softener. But if you've watched any of my laundry videos, you know I don't use fabric softener for anything that should be absorbent, like towels or nappies. So I go through this a lot quicker than I go through the fabric softener. Then these are on 3 for 2. Now this is my favourite dry shampoo smell at the moment. It smells fab, really like it. It sort of reminds me of some sort of body spray I would have had as a teenager. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not, but I like the smell. So I've got 3 for 2 of those because I cannot abide running out of dry shampoo. Now onto a pretty small don't judge me section really, because the rest of the stuff that looks sort of don't judge me-ish is actually gifts for teachers and things. So we'll talk about that in a second. Now these, I love these. A friend of mine bought me a box of these a couple of years ago, and until then I'd never tried them. They are so yummy and they're just really, really creamy chocolates, and they like, I like every single one of them, and they were reduced from £4 to £2, so they are just for me to eat, for me. I mean, I'll probably have to share them with my family, but you know, they're for me. And then we're on to Galaxy. Now, as you know, I'm really fond of ripples. I love a ripple, a Galaxy ripple, but recently they seem to have been arrived in a bit battered, and then you open them and they just crumble everywhere and you feel like you have to eat them over the sink. So for now, I've switched to these Galaxy Smooth Milk bars. There are 4 bars in there, and you know, the ones with like 6 pieces. So I've switched to those for now. So there. And then we've got some Mr. Kipling Frosted Fancies. These are the seasonal white yummy ones. Quite like those. And then, don't judge me, I don't let the children drink it. My husband thinks it's toxic and cancer causing and all sorts. But I like it, leave me alone, I'm a grown up. I don't let the children drink it. Don't let them drink wine either, I drink that too. But yeah, don't judge me, it's my thing. Now this section is mostly teacher gifts. Like I said, I do the class collection for 3 classes. So there are lots of teachers to buy for. Most of the teachers will be having vouchers because I feel like there's only so many mugs any teacher could have. But the TAs in one of the classes, like I collect different amounts for different classes depending on how many children there are, and then there's different amounts to allocate per teacher depending on how many teachers there are, if that makes sense. So the TAs in one of the classes, I collected, figured out they were going to end up with £10 each, which I bought Amazon vouchers, and the minimum amount they do is £20. So what they've got them instead, they've each got a tin of Quality Street, which is rather nice, and a bottle of Pinot Grigio, and that is going into one of these bags like that. They've got cards from Funky Pigeon with all the names written on them, so I haven't had to get carpal tunnel syndrome writing out 30 gazillion children's names on 20 bazillion cards. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can count, tins of Quality Street, and so 5 bottles of wine, and they will be going into these bags. I've also got bottles of bottle bags to put other bottles of wine in for other members of staff around the school. That's just from my children, the other members of staff that have helped them that aren't necessarily in their class. So that's what all of that is. And then for other things, we have made a pact with lots of kind of adults that we know that we're not really like doing proper gifts, but I have just bought them sort of token things. So for one family member, we have got some randoms, and they will be going in one of these bags as well. For another family member, we've got Malteser chocolate, and they will be going in one of these bags too, partly because it's easier and partly because I hate wrapping things. Now the question is, how much did all that come to? Quite a lot. We have to remember that a lot of that I did collect money for from a number of other people, and it's for teachers and things. So that all came to, dum dum dum, 172.77. But I do think we managed to get quite a lot for that. There is quite a lot of, like, the alcohol adds up, but I did, because I bought more than 6 bottles. I've got an offer on at the moment that it was 25% off. So it all kind of works out, I think. And it's, you know, it's Christmas, isn't it? So thank you so much for watching. If you have liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 PM. My latest video is just across here, and there are more grocery hauls and shopping hauls and all the hauls down there. I'll see you guys soon.